So right now I'm in a season of my life where I'm having to be still and let God be God. And yes, it's hard because I'm always trying to take control, trying to figure out how to do this, how to do that. But God is sovereign and He's going to have His way. Nevertheless, let your will be done, Lord. But I asked the Lord, I said, God, can you lead me to a person in your word that I can relate to? And I was reminded of Job. Now, I say this because as Job was going through what he was going through, he was also in his head. Yes, other people were talking to him and telling him things that were not true, but we're not gonna add them in. I'm gonna talk about Job by himself because I'm relating myself to Job. So as he was going through those hardships and those trials, Job was, angry with God. He was talking to God, and it just seemed as though God was silent with him. But then after all of that, after all the testing and all the pruning and all the preparation, we may not look at it like that, but through all of that, after that, God came through and He showed up and He showed out. And I only compare myself to that because as I'm in this season of stillness, sometimes I feel like God is silent. And even if He is silent, He's still there. He needs you to know that He has not left you nor forsaken you. Sometimes God needs you to be still because there is a battle that He is fighting for you in the spiritual realm that you don't see and you don't even feel, but it's being fought. And as we're on the other side of God fighting that crazy battle, we're needing to be in the present moment to see if there's things that we need to be pruned from. There's things that we need to learn, things that we need to experience, because God is very intentional. Everything is intentional. So if you are in that season of stillness, of silence, even though God is there, just be in it. That does not mean your life is over. That does not mean blessings will not come. That does not mean that you are defeated, because we have the victory through Jesus Christ. And I was also led to Deuteronomy 20. So I want you all to go and read that, Deuteronomy 20. But just know that right now you're needing to go through what you're going through for a reason. Reasons that you may not know or you may know. But anyway, when the Lord delivers you out of this season, you are to put your enemies, which are the negative thoughts within your head, you're to put the enemy down. You are to kill the enemy. You are to defeat the enemy. And then there was a verse in there where it says to tear down the trees that do not bear fruit. Now, to me, when I read that, I thought about the things that we have in us that do not bear fruit. All of the actions that show that we don't trust God, or we lack patience, because the fruit of the Spirit entails patience, love, joy, forbearance, self-control. All those things within us that do not bear fruit, tear it down, because the Lord will deliver you. He has delivered you. And again, when He does something, He does it once and He'll do it again. He does it and he'll do it again. So as God is revealing to you his hand, you should not have any part of you that does not trust him. You should not have any part of you that does not believe. I pray that that made sense. But as the Lord shows his hand, which he will do it again, you are to tear down everything within you that does not align with God, because we are at war. And so as we're at war, we're going against the enemy. Okay, the enemy does not want us to trust God. He does not want us to lean on God. He wants us to do the opposite of the fruit of the Spirit.